botany book. Student's book belongs to Albert. Chemicals. A facility for some serious experiments. Yes, this is quite a modern laboratory. I don't hear anything. I don't hear it.
Seems clear from the experiments that plants to respond to their environment and have a form. February 1895. Report.
Study report. I don't hear anything.
Martyn Hamish of plants.
Hear it. It resembles my own.
This one is kept in good order.
What is your opinion of Albert as a student?
You. I often tell him so, and I can only give him cleaning tasks. It's not his life's work, and his father worked. He was furious about it. Oh yeah, he forced his son to work here, and he never missed an opportunity to criticize him publicly.
Are you able to on that?
Well, for example, with our last exhibition here, Mr. would make a presentation speech. The lad was speaking, Mr. difficult questions, making him look like a failure. The intention of making Mr. Holmes.
That must have been humiliating.
Yes, and he had to leave. He was making fun of poor Albert. That is, Margaret White, who is such a nice lady and who always takes pity.
Was someone from your family connected with Kew Gardens?
No, I'm the only one with a passion for botany.
I think so. This photograph of you and your at Kew Gardens, the opposite.
You have no right to.
Do tell us more about your father.
He was, indeed, the greatest botanist of his time in the British Empire. He worked to give me in at the age of 12.
On well with Mr. Dunne?
No, I couldn't say that. They gardens together, that was all. And it was all work, for Dunne always lived the high life.
So Mr. not helping your father?
Yes, he provided the financial support. And as far as he was concerned, filled his role. It was. He declared as the master of Kew Gardens. Nothing to my father. So it was easy for me to take all the credit.
You mentioned White. Would you tell us more about her?
Student who works here part-time. She has quite great talent for botany. Look at some of her experiments that she carried out in the laboratory. Ah, only she were not so naive. The way she used to flutter around. Why, he couldn't help but be flattered by all her attention. An intelligent woman such as Miss White not see through his game. He scratched my head and went.
Bust of Montague Dunne in the nursery.
Oh, that old thing. Further proof of that outrageous ego of his.
But why in that room?
Oh, I don't know. It has always been.
because I recovered a fragment of the bust, the colonial
Really? Oh, so I am mistaken. It ought to have been removed during the cleanup. Small.
Do you know who moved it?
No idea. Surely Mr. did it. Do you have any more questions like this? Fragments of rock are not my responsibility.
Gently. Hamish, we shall continue our investigation. I perceive that you are passionate about ivy.
No, not really. I like ships, that is all.
You do not seem interested in plants.
It's difficult, that's all. Yeah, it has never been about anything else.
I know that the Royal Naval College application.
Ah, you truly are as clever as they say. Yes, that's correct. And in fact, my only against the idea. He did his best to did succeed, but my dreams were shattered, Mr. Holmes.
Man, we that is not the one I need. Here it is. That is not the one I need. Not the one I need. That is not the one I need. Here it is. Flyer to Kew Gardens. Besides, no address here. Need. That is not the one I That is need. My archive. I can always it if needed. Farmhouse. A ventilation, a ventilation system. It should the temperature of the things. Open.
Miss, you have some beautiful plants here.
Why, thank you, sir, and good day to you too. But
I do beg your pardon. My name is Dr. John Watson. Sherlock.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, gentlemen. My name is Margaret. Excuse me, Sherlock Holmes, the great detective.
I'm here.
What a pleasure to see you here at Kew Gardens case.
Yes, a theft of plants. Most recent exhibition.
Oh, yes, of course. I quite forgot about that.
Oh, it's quite understandable, Miss. After the tragedy here.
Yes. The director was a truly good man. It is a misfortune.
Would you happen why part of the colonial collection was cleared?
No, I have never been there.
Do you work here?
Only. I am a biology student at the London classes as the son of Mr. Montague Dunne. That is how I found my chance to work here for part of my... It is a great honor.
Did you know Mr. Montague Dunne?
He was a master. A great leader. I almost as a spiritual father.
He had an exceptional nature?
Oh yes, indeed. He was always optimistic and very nice to me, although he was harshly towards his son. He loved his son dearly and wanted the very same. It made him extremely demanding, albeit because of it.
Most of the doors in Kew Gardens. Do you have a
Keys studies without disturbing him. It is only temporary.
The Divine Syndicate mean anything to you by any chance?
But it is a very pretty name.
Thank you, miss. None of the 3 people who work at Kew Gardens know why half the collection was cleared. So, someone is lying. It's obvious. These leather gloves are of good quality. They do not appear to have been used. Book about ships. Nothing at all with plants. Materials for college. They belong to Albert. Place serves as Albert's office. This is one of the outlets of the system. From here, we are unable to see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room. Tell me, have you ever heard of the Divine...
No. That I have.
Man, we shall see you... Are you aware of the Divine Syndicate?
The Divine what?
No, yes.
What a ridiculous name. Anyway, Syndicate.
Our investigation. A ventilation system. According... newspapers discussing Kew Gardens. Champagne. Montague Dunne had good taste. French wine, a remarkable vintage. I suggest that we don't Margaret White about this document. Photograph of Montague Dunne and Reynold Hamish.
Excuse me, but I have to tidy up.
report.
Martyn Hamish.
Chemicals.
Poor Mr. Montague Dunne. It is so awful.
Excuse me, but